Netanyahu was one of the most shrewdest politicians that we've had in the short history of our country.
Evidently so. Benjamin Bibi Netanyahu has been at Israel's helm for 4 terms and is contesting upcoming elections for a 5th. But a 3-year corruption investigation saw Israel's Attorney General Avichai Mandelblit announcing on Thursday his intention to indict Netanyahu pending a hearing. Stephen Groods from the South African Institute of International Affairs believes this could deal his campaign a blow.
People are tired, I think, of Netanyahu. He has some clouds hanging over him.
The biggest threat to Bibi's Likud coalition forming a government is the recently established Blue and White Party.
Yair Lapid from the Yesh Atid party, which came up in 2011, and Benny Gantz, who is a former chief of military, have joined forces, and they look like they can give the Netanyahu coalition a run for their money.
Daily Wikipedia polls among media outlets show the right-wing Likud party trailing the more centrist Blue and White by between 7 and 12 seats in Israel's 120-seat parliament called the Knesset. 61 seats are needed to form a government, but no single party ever gets close to that. A network of coalitions to get over the mark is critical.
It's the ability of parties that are aligned to your same ideology and want to serve in a coalition with you.
The Afro-Middle East Center cautiously believes it may not yet be the end of Netanyahu.
He's still likely to win because, as I said, the opposition is hugely polarized in Israel. Although, the likes of Benny Gantz having, done this merger now into the Blue and White Party seem to be, the polls showing quite a whole lot of interest.
South Africa's Zionist Federation agrees while he's up against it, he's a proven survivor.
Netanyahu is a very, very able politician and so far has seen off all challenges.
Increasingly pushed into a corner, Netanyahu's right-wing voting bloc has looked to shore up its numbers, joining forces with the far right-wing party Otzma Yehudit, Hebrew for Jewish power.
In the past 2 weeks, we see how desperate he's kind of gotten. Hence, now the merger with Jewish power, for example, is something that has drawn huge criticism for him.
Condemnation of the move came from the powerful US-based lobby group America-Israel Public Affairs Committee, characterizing Jewish power as a racist and reprehensible party. The elections don't take place in a vacuum. The continuing Israeli-Palestinian conflict top of politicians' agendas.
All their campaign trails has been on it's either us or them. And who's them? It's Palestinians who've been labeled as, enemies, who've been labeled as people that should be expelled, etc.
Just over 6.6 million Israelis will take to the polls on the 9th of April. Michael Apple, Johannesburg.